As expected. Gold is useless to me. Take it. In the wake of as much as I despise, indeed. I will make use indeed. Speak. Go.
Now, in the way of gems, what's he doing? Against the darkness, maximum energy shield. Part of the well with crit chance. Chance damage, extra light damage, crit chance, crit bonus. Part of the well. Starting at 4 divines, wow. He also wants 1 rage on melee hit and extra damages, percentage of damage is extra lightning damage. It sounds like that is going to end up being expensive since we're already at 5 here. And I'm not rich, so I don't want to go fucking crazy. But look at this one. Culling Strike threshold, skill speed, crit chance, and crit damage. That's pretty good. I mean, the crit chance is low, though. Well, he has extra fire damage. 8% crit chance. Exposure effect. That's pretty good. Let's take a look here. Maybe we can get something better than that. Region, trigger skills. Skill speed. Damage extra fire. Crit chance. Crit damage. 14% of damage is extra fire damage. Immune to maim. Wait a minute. Why did I have a problem with lightning resistance? This one has lightning resistance. Actually would be kind of cool just to use it to top off the lightning resistance. That would be cool. It's starting to get expensive. You know, I had no way that I would be able to make up for that lightning resistance. What the hell is it? The fuck? Here it is. Aggravate bleeding, not using that. Mana regeneration while moving. I don't really need that. Maybe I can just pick out all the ones that have lightning resistance on it and do it that way. Look at this. Oh, companions in your presence. But they never are in my presence. Oh, this is fucking nice. And the damage is extra lightning damage too. Oh, these are all... Oh, look at this one. Fire and cold, extra damage, plus crit, plus lightning resistance. Oh, 460 divine! Son of a fuck! Okay, alright. Okay, I'm noticing now that I can't really afford any of the other ones. I want the lightning resistance and the crit chance and the crit damage. It's going to have to be this one that aggravates bleeding, which I don't do. And some mana regen while I move. As soon as I try to get that and added damage, I have to give up on the lightning resistance. What? So, let's do this. Okay, so the cheapest version of this particular combination is 15 divine. Damn, that is shit. He wants me to have rage on hit also. Damn. I'm gonna go with this one. 5 divine. I'm not gonna get better than that. Not for that price.
Good.
Can't always get exactly what you want. Now, his other gems, he's got Against the Darkness plus 2 random jewel modifiers. He doesn't even tell me what to use in that. No, don't say. Let's try that again. The cheapest Against the Darkness is 10 fucking Divine Orb? It can't be. How could that be the cheapest Against the fucking Darkness? This is fucking crazy. Here goes that lightning resistance. Small passive skills and radius. Grant 2 lightning resistance. 10 divine. Fix my lightning resistance.
You know where to find me.
Yep, that fixed my lightning resistance. Whoa. This guy's fucking house.
Who sent you? Collect more otherworldly remnants.
Where do people get these fucking houses from? I have a leaderboard.
Goodbye.
Your salvage bench is this motherfucker?
Talokura. Goodbye.
I don't see any of this shit in the fucking store to purchase. There's a lot of shit in this game people have, and I don't understand where they bought it from. There must be a way to buy shit in your fucking home. Somehow. I don't know where they're getting all this shit. Where do you get all those flowers from? People just throwing real life money into this game. That's 1 gem. That's 2 gem. And we have a 3rd gem slot. Only 3, right? No, we have 4. So we have room for 2 more gems. And he's talking about maximum energy shield. Fuck you. A fucking crock. I know there is maximum energy shield on these fucking jewels. There we go. Okay, this is what I want.
All the best. Thanks for the chat. All the best.
Damn! Now I'm 5,635 energy shield. That's fucking fantastic. I'm immune to bleeding. I'm immune to chaos damage. Faster recharge to energy shield could have been useful, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see how that works out. Maybe just I'm maybe not gonna have to worry about that. Let's put block here. Oh, I like that. When I go to block, all my skeletons come up in front of me. That's cool. Alright. Okay. I'm going to take care of something and then I'm going to get right to it. Alright. Once again, after money spent, we shall see whether or not it was worth it.
What fresh nightmare is this?
Yo bro, how you doing mate? Guess farming? I'm trying a different build. This is going to be my first time trying it. Flickerstrike Invoker. Invoker. Yeah, I feel ya. Love that excitement about build.
Okay, so I'm supposed to automatically get charges from killing shit, but I'm not getting them too quickly. I guess it happens when I reach the maximum. There goes one charge right there. I'm not getting them that quickly. 2 charges. And then what I do is I'll charge my staff. And get that staff into extra damage. Ouch, that fucking hurt. Oh, those are mine? Oh, right, that's right, I forgot. I'm using the Headhunter belt. Okay, so then I'm supposed to just Flickerstrike my way in and just fucking do that, and everything's supposed to just die.
Dang, that's awesome skills.
Let's see. It's pretty cool. I'm not getting the charges, which allows me to do the Flickerstrike successively. No, I'm not getting the charges as fast as I liked. Or maybe it's not even for the Flicker.
Do you have a tutorial of this build?
I don't yet, but maybe I can make one. You like this one? I'm not getting the power charge as fast as I would like, so I would want to fix that. However, I can get the power charges really quickly at the spare of the moment if I want to. Try not to die here. Come on, Ninja Shield, go back up. See, all I gotta do is go like this, and then hit this, and boom, 5 charges. So that's one way to get my 5 charges, right there, like that, you know? Just switch to that, Hit this. Boom, 5 charges. So maybe that's how I should be doing it. Oh yeah, just hit that button and I get my charges. And then I can run around and do shit like this.
Cannot.
Oh! Flickerstrike has a cooldown on it. I forgot. I got 20% more damage. But Flickerstrike does have a cooldown.
Oh yeah, I super like IT. ... Well, I think this is the playstyle I've been looking.
Okay. I'm not a huge fan of the cooldown on Flickerstrike right now. I know the way the guy has it set up is it's getting a boost to damage because of it. I'll show you. So he's got this thing where it's he's got 40% more chance to critically hit, but there's an 8-second cooldown on it. All right. So my Flickerstrike chance to crit is 73%. And if it was to remove that gem, it would be 52%. So it's giving me quite a bit. But I think I can do better than that and not fuck this up with a cooldown, because I want to be able to cast it more often, not once every 8 seconds. But I still want it to have good crit chance. So let's see what can be done for the crit chance here. So that is less critical damage, more critical chance the longer I wait. Okay, so this gives it critical hit chance 10% every second that I don't cast the skill. Up to 100%, which is more than the one I had in there to begin with. So this, in 4 seconds flat, would be equal to the amount of crit chance the other one was giving me, but no cooldown on it.
Yes?
Let's try that.
A useful trade, indeed.
I just want to be able to cast the Flickering Strike over and over.
screaming in fear, face screaming in fear.
Okay, I'm not quite sure exactly how to play the build yet. Um,
I downloaded Torchlight Infinity last night, and I have no idea about skills rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
shit.
You almost guy the boss, mate.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out exactly how to play the build. I need to get power charges quicker than I've been getting them. Somehow. There's a gem that I do not have that is extremely expensive for this build. It's like 370 divines. And this gem I thought was the most expensive at 250 divines. But it turns out that there is another gem that is more expensive that I don't have and I didn't have the money to buy. So I was unable to get that gem. What that gem does is it lowers your maximum chance to crit to 50% instead of 100, but it makes the critical damage bonus you do greatly higher. So what I need to do, since I don't have that, is I need to make Flickerstrike stronger. Without a doubt, it needs to hit harder. Because when I do fight the boss, he needs to die in one Flickerstrike. That's the whole point of the build, is everything's supposed to die one Flickerstrike. So, I need to put something on here in place of the speed bonus that I have, because it doesn't need increased speed. I have rapid attacks too, and I don't believe that that is needed. What I need is I need it to hit harder. A lot harder. So Flickerstrike is melee physical, right? Let me see. Teleport to enemy strike team with power charge from additional teleport strikes nearby enemies. Teleporting strikes 2 additional times per power charge with 285 more attack speed. You cannot gain power charge while using this skill. Okay. So this skill, it's not an element. It's flat damage. So the highest damage bonus I can add to this is Heavy Swing. 10% less damage, but 35% more melee physical damage. This is 35% more damage. That's the most I can add to Flickerstrike out of anything that's available. And I can get rid of Rapid Attack on it. Not needed.
Yes.
And this should allow the once in a while that I press Flickerstrike to just fucking demolish
A
everything.
useful trade.
But while I'm figuring shit out, it's very easy to get myself killed in that process.
I will make use of this.
So let's put this stuff away and go back into another map.
Go.
Because now I'm playing a little bit differently. With that werewolf build, I'm getting my magic, aka my health, back from having all those curses out. And those curses are being brought out by me going crazy. So the more I go crazy ham on the buttons, the more curses there are, the more invincible I become, because any damage I take just instantly disappears and I get maximum magic again. So I can just take damage. But this build can't do that. This build is supposed to just, like, pop everything. Like fucking the movie Bumblebee, when he pops the human. He's like, I like the way they pop. That's, I'm supposed to just fucking pop the enemies. And none of that other shit really is supposed to matter. And every 8 seconds I could Flickerstrike and just fuck shit up. I kind of like the way it looks, but I don't... Not knowing how to play the build is a little bit of a problem. Let's see if I can figure it out. Maybe my trouble is that I have the comet and it's taking up 10% reservation for 1 inch reservation trigger all socketed spells and lose all energy on reaching maximum energy. It's 10% energy socketed skills 20% less damage. So maybe because I have the comet in, it's fucking it up. Let's take that out and see if that makes a difference.
Try heat. Heft.
Heft. Instead of heavy swing. Okay. The problem I'm having is the balance of keeping on your like use power charges to put this on. But then the moment I switch bars, it removes that for some reason. And I'm wondering why this gets removed when I switch to the other bar. What is the reason for that? I want to see if I'm having a stat issue on the other bar. Oh no, my stats are all crazy high on that bar. Why would this
Add
be
to
getting...
weapon slot 1.
Well, let me check what I have it set to. Oh. It's only set to 1. But why? Oh. That's a skill that you have to have a quarterstaff on to use. So I'm going to lose this when I switch to the back bar. The only time I'm really supposed to go to the back bar is supposed to be when I'm fighting the boss. Before I fight the boss, I can get all my power charges by going to the back bar. And then I can just Flickerstrike the boss. But then I won't have Charge Staff and my Flickerstrike going at the same time, which is the problem I'm running into. I want them both to be active, but I can't get them both to happen at the same time on the boss. Question is this. So, if Profane Ritual is going to be used on both bars, then I should be able to, while I'm running around, I should be able to cast Profane Ritual and not screw up this buff, because this will cast on that bar. And when I switch to my other bar to get ready for the boss, is that also on both bars? It looks like it is. What is the purpose of Infernal Cry in this build? He says, Infernal Cry only on weapon set 2. Why Infernal Cry only on weapon set 2? See, I don't understand that. There shouldn't be any reason for that. 30% more maximum physical hit damage. Instead of 35% more melee physical damage. What else can I do on my cast on crit to make sure it happens more? Have a spot free. I need my cast on crit to work better. Eat up more corpses with this, right? So this could be better. Give me more charges. What's this? 25% chance to not consume corpses when casting it? That sounds like that could be good too.
Spell Cascade.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And then that will give me power charges faster. I'm supposed to not have to worry about power charges until I go fight the boss. That's the only time I'm supposed to have to worry about that. Alright. Alright, we solved the problem of me losing my stacks by getting power charges. So that problem has been solved. So it's pretty strong. It doesn't completely demolish the boss, though. I bet you the damage increase from having that 370 divine support gem is fucking absolutely extraneous. I wonder if the increased chance to crit is good, is necessary, instead of just like something else that will increase my damage flat out. I don't have the other support gem, and the idea is that you want to have 100% crit chance, so you have 50% crit chance with the other support gem. Okay, so how do I get power charges when there's no enemies? Like this, and then I go like that, and boom, power charges. Ow. Jesus Christ, that fucking hit hard. Right, I'm starting to get it. The playstyle is so different than the werewolf playstyle. So different.
Speak. I will make use of this. Time is of the essence.
You know, I don't like this as my main attack. High shock chance, a wave that comes out and hits enemies, but I feel like this right here is lacking. That's what's making the build not feel that good for me. I know it's supposed to be a really good ability to use as your main ability in between your other shit, but it doesn't feel good. Flickerstrike feels good, but I want the thing I'm doing in between Flickerstrikes to feel good also. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to be like only Flickerstrike that feels great. So I think I might experiment and change that to a different ability. Something that feels good to use as well. don't get me wrong. It's strong. You know, it's powerful. It's a very strong spell. But I feel like it's not the best thing that I could use for my build. We have options. You know what I'm saying? Like Tempest Flurry. The attack damage is 134, as opposed to Stormwave, which is attack percent damage 327, 80% converted to lightning, and 60% converted to lightning. Okay? But here's the thing. Attack speed, 140 of base. Attack speed, 75 of base. So this may hit harder per hit, but this is so incredibly, ridiculously fucking faster that I think this might actually end up being really good. I want to try this one. I've used it before on a different build.
It is good.
And it was not better than whatchamacallit? Ice Strike, because Ice Strike was even faster, believe it or not. But we're trying to do lightning damage right now. We're not trying to do ice. So I can't justify doing that. But what I do need is I need one of these things that will give me an extra slot. Where is that? Here it is. How much is this? How much you charging, lady? 110 for one? Take that over my
I'll post it right away.
Okay. So, I will use this on this. And what I'm thinking is Stormwave already has what I want to use on me. Because we're going to make it ridiculously fast and it's going to benefit. We need that mana to leech, or I'm just going to run out of magic. Elemental Armaments works very good for the lightning damage. This is for the attack speed because it's weapon set 1 that's using it. And Branching Fissures we no longer need because that's not going to do that. But what we can use instead of Branching Fissures is something even better. Is Crescendo doing it? Final Strike is ancestral boosted. Yeah, the Final Strike is ancestrally boosted. That's not bad. Oh, there's this one. More fucking attack speed, and this is how I'll get my rage, since I'm not getting any rage right now at all, which increases your damage. This also increases attack speed unless I'm at full rage. So now I have this other move that's gonna just fucking completely trump that one. I also think I forgot to do something important to the build. I forgot to do these. So, each and everything that I'm using needs to have quality 20%. So, boom, 10, 15, 20% on Flickerstrike, 5, 10, 15, 20% quality on Tempest Flurry. Charge Staff was already up there. Herald of Thunder, 20%. Cast on Crit was already at 20. Profane Ritual at 20%. Herald of Ash was already at 20. Infernal Cry at 20, Sacrifice at 20, I don't even know what that does, but we'll do it anyway. So now, all of my... I completely forgot to do that before. All of the skills I have are now 20 quality, which adds like little bits of extra shit that they do. that makes them extra uber cool and shit. And shit. I should have did that before. I'm a fucking idiot. Okay. Now let's see what this feels like. I feel like it's going to feel better. Is it just me, or does it look better? So I just took a build online, and I just made it more towards what I like. Just not a fan of that shockwave thing.
Of course.
At all. I don't even want to deal with the loot. I just want to get back into another one as fast as possible and see what this looks like. Oh, where's my thing? I must have accidentally put it away. Oh, no, I spent it. That's right. Oh, I spent almost all of my shit? No. Okay, no. Just takes that out of the inventory first. Alright, here we go. Alright, this should be a crazy-ass map to test this in. My charms also... One for stun, one for slow, and one that gives me a... To gain a charge of what? Any charge? Okay. And one for freeze. I'll just leave them like that. Alright, so just to start the whole thing off, I'm going to go ahead and summon the minions and kill them. And then go ahead and put that on. And I still have 3 power charges and I'm fully buffed up there.
Fury unleashed!
I'm just pressing the wrong buttons, that's why shit's not dying, by the way. Okay, I'm starting to fucking like it. This is actually really cool. I am starting to like it. I had to switch that ability out, man. I can't fucking deal with fucking Stormwave. Look how fucking amazing this is. Just like a fucking vacuum cleaner of punches, man. Well, not punches, but the fucking staff. Holy shit. It's fucking crazy. Wow.
I carry few possessions, and I don't have room.
You know, what I could do? Instead of using this, which is fun and it's like pinpoint to the enemy, you know? If I was gonna like obliterate everything around me, and I really wanted to do that, that's not the ability that I want to be using. I have a level 19 20 quality Whirling Assault here. And I have room to put that on here as an extra thing. And what I could do is, when I'm fighting a boss, I could do this in between Flickerstriking, right? But when I'm fighting like gigantic groups and abyssals of enemies and all that shit, having this might actually end up being better, the Whirling Assault. I'm pretty sure it's going to end up better. As a matter of fact, now that I think of it, I think this might actually be this guy's setup that helped me out a while back. This might actually end up being that guy's setup. Because I did see him using some fast-moving attacking shit. He was using the Whirling Assault, and he definitely was Flickerstriking at some point. So I think he actually did set it up where AoE and single target were separate buttons. So what I'll
As
do
expected.
is
Indeed.
I will. What is this? No, I need a perfected one.
Can I help?
Yeah, why don't you give me a perfected one, please? And try not to get any mud on my shoes.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Alright, so I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna take. Oh no, I didn't need that. I'm an idiot. Fuck. Everything already has maximum, right? We'll just hold on to it till later. I forgot. My Whirling Assault already had that. Idiot. I save it. I save it for later. No problem. Okay. We need support gems for Whirling Assault. Crazy fucking out of this world, awesome, ridiculous support gems that are gonna make this shit ridiculous. Okay? So, Ancestral boosted every 3 seconds. Ancestral boosted means 30% more damage, 25% increased area of effect. Target 2 additional enemies. That's not bad. Every 3rd one is an Uber one. It's an all physical build. There's nothing on it. Strike range, not area effect. So what we could do is we can do this. Oh, 15% less damage. I didn't even notice that. We could do this. Do that. Gonna go ahead and Tempest Flurry, put another damage increaser. The Final Strike could hit twice, or now actually, where's the one where the Final Strike is ancestrally boosted? There should be an Ancestral Call 3 here, but it's saying I can't use that? Oh no, it's Crescendo. Right, so the Final Strike is Ancestral boosted. Boom. Now, I'm gonna want Rage Generation on this, and because Rage 3 also gives me speed, Rage 3 is the way to go. Okay, then I'm gonna want this to be as fast as I possibly can make it. So we've got Rapid 2 to add to that, and just these 3 things together, 30% more attack speed, 15% more attack speed, 25% more attack speed. So that's 30, 25, 55, that's 15, 65. That's 70% more attack speed just from these 3 gems. And I'll generate Rage. So I do 15% less damage, but let's make up for something like that with 2 things that are going to make this hit really, really, really fucking hard. Okay? One thing I think I'm going to need, because we're doing like Herald of Thunder, is we're going to need this to do lightning damage. So I'm going to need this. 25% of the damage is extra lightning damage. That will make that do that for me, which I need. Otherwise, it's not going to be triggering Herald of Lightning. And then, one final thing to really make this shindig really fucking strong. Okay? And that one final thing can be heft, maybe? Okay. So now, what I'm going to do is I am going to take this and put this somewhere else. Namely, here. That's my weapon swaps. We don't need that. And then here, I'm going to put Whirling Assault. And so, when I want to cast Profane, I just hold down L2, and that's how I get my charges. Alright, let's check it out. Oh yeah, I need a better combination on getting the charges. Okay. Because it's fucking confusing the shit out of me. So, I need to switch like this, summon skeletons, and then I need to eat the skeletons, and then I can switch back and I can cast Flickerstrike. I can't be confused about how to do that. As far as casting Profane, oh, wow, wait a second. So I'm not going to be casting this unless I'm fighting the... Oh, I see. They all get that. Okay. So what we could do is... Okay, so now when I'm gonna fight the boss, I'm gonna hold L2. I'm gonna hit square. I'm gonna hit R1, and then I'm gonna kill them. Get my power charges. Okay. That's how I'm gonna fight the boss. Gonna do this in between, and then when I fight regular mobs, I'm gonna be doing that. Okay. All right. Ow. That's just me not knowing how to play, that's all.
Yes. A useful trade. Indeed.
it adds a sort of complication to it that is making me kill myself. Just to have a separate button for AoE.
Feels like where this all began.
I don't know. It feels safer just to cast this. It just feels safer than trying to do Whirling Assault for some reason. I think maybe it's like it's what's that thing where you're unsure of yourself and it gets you killed, you know? Like if I'm sure about what I'm doing, it's not gonna matter that much if I press Whirling Assault or if I press Tempest Flurry, because I'm not going to be standing there doing nothing, getting myself fucking killed. And so the surety thing, that's the factor here. That's what's at play. I got to be sure that I'm fucking actually attacking shit, you know? Dark Domain. I think I need to switch the buttons. That's my problem. This needs to be here, and this needs to be here. Or this needs to be here. That needs to be there, and that needs to be there. That would be more like it. Now I just gotta get used to it. That was incredibly satisfying. You know, I kind of feel like because that has the long cooldown, because I need that to get charges, and because this is going to be my single target spammer, this is actually the setup I need to train my brain to remember. Because I'm going to want to do this, and then I'm going to be doing this, and then if I'm going to switch to single target, it's right next to that button. But the triangle is the cooldown. See? And so I could just go back to this and not feel like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah, I think so.
Indeed.
Hey. Good luck.
Yes?
Hello. Good luck.
No matter the path, I'll walk it.
Behold my glory, and be awed. I am your queen, and you live to serve. Never forget this, and you shall walk in the light that shines from within all Val.
Just not playing the character right. Nothing to do with the build.
I shall end you! Strategic perversion! This is not right.
I'll hold this medallion for you.
I did forget something. My necklace is supposed to allocate storm charged. I see. I see.
Hail. I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Speak. Go.
Yes.
Choose what you need. A useful trade. Of course. shield is useless to me. Take it. Time is of the essence.
No escape!
best keep up my guard.
Holy shit, did you fucking see that shit? That was the longest string. I didn't even think it could get that fucking long. Can't see.
What is it?
It's just still not as good as the werewolf build. It's just not. It's fun. It's different. But it's not the same as running around and fucking... That shit is just... That werewolf
Time is of
build
the
is...
essence.
The funny thing is, the guy who, like, puts these builds out, Jade Games too, every fucking build he lists as, like, meta. He's like, meta. But there's only one meta. That's the purpose of meta. And he says, like, every build he has is meta. But there's no way that this build, even in its best form, could ever compare to the clear speed of that werewolf build. And that's what I'm looking for, is something that will destroy everything. I did have an ice shot build on a character too, and the problem with the ice shot build was you died insanely fast with that character. It was just ridiculous. You were just dead instantly. You killed things really fast, but you were dead instantly. And your mana was gone, like, crazy fast, too. It was really hard to combat that. Really? Another one of these? But if I was going to farm, shit, I would want the character I'm farming with to be, like, so fucking good that everything feels like a breeze. And on that werewolf character, aside from the couple of times I died from being stupid, the confidence behind what the character is capable of doing, it's just there for that character, for that build. Especially since on that build you can just shred and just spam your Pharaoh evocation. And that will just kill anything. It will just kill anything. And it will make it where you don't die, because it gives you the kind of life, but actually mana, because mana is life. Mana regeneration that nothing else in this game could possibly compare to. Like, fucking your maximum amount of magic per second. Literally. With no delays whatsoever. Because Leech is instant on that build. So, I like this build. It's something. You know, it's something. But it's not that fucking werewolf build. It's not. I kind of wonder if that werewolf build would benefit from this belt here. I'm not sure I need the... maybe I do need it. I'm not sure I actually need it. Let's see. No, I forgot. I have to use this belt. I forgot. Okay. Yeah, I cannot use this belt. Because the whole thing about you getting your magic back, it comes from this belt. I'm using it to cap off fire resistance. I mean, ideally, I would put something in it that increased attack speed, but I had trouble capping off the fire resistance with my gear, and with that, I'm at 78. I can't take that 20-something away, no matter what. But this... I like this build better. I can build a map with this build, and I don't even have to look at the map. Let's try to make this 16. No, still 15. I don't even have to look at the map on this build. I can just put this thing in here and go into the map. And I feel completely confident I'm going to wreck everything.
Twisted thing! I need more timing fight! Not ready!
You see what I mean? Like how you can't fucking switch to another build that isn't like this and be like, oh, you know, I'm fucking doing great. You know what I'm saying?
No mana!
And this shit kind of looks like, oh, you know, he has a two mirror build or some shit, 3 mirror build, 1 mirror build, or thousands of divines on this build. No. This build, literally, I spent maybe at the most on this build, and I'm being generous with it, maybe 300 divines, but it's probably even less than that. Probably less than that. If you just count the items that I bought to make the build, and I didn't like buy shit that was not the right thing for me, and have to make up for it by buying other shit, then yeah, you can do this whole fucking build in like 100, 150 divines to do this whole shit. Just like this. It's not demanding like the other builds. Like, you don't have the absolute fucking pinnacle of gear for those other builds. You just can't fucking do shit with it, you know? Which I don't fucking believe I can't see shit. And this build can get better. Like, I dropped so much money on the other builds. So much money. It's not even funny. As a matter of fact,
What's new?
I can get 230 out of my 251 divine orbs back.
I'll post it right away.
Just like that. Well, actually, not just like that. They couldn't pick them up. Oops. I'm glad she didn't fucking throw the rest of them away. Jesus.
As expected.
That would have been a fucking backfire.
Go.
You've received a shipment.
Yeah, I know. Okay. 50, 100, 150, 200, 230 divines for that one fucking item. So I lost 21 divines experimenting with buying that thing for that Titan hammer build. And it didn't fucking work out. But guess what? I was able to get mostly all of my divines back. And what does that mean exactly? You might be asking. Or not. You're probably like, you don't have room in your fucking inventory, which is true. It means that I can go to the trade market and I could find myself a weapon. That is better than the one I have. So if I'm willing to spend, let's say I'm willing to spend 230 divines. Here we go. 1040 DPS on this one. What the fuck is this? Crazy. All fire damage? Jesus Christ. Let's see what I have on mine. Okay, mine's fucking slow as shit. But it's got the extra physical damage on hit. +5 to attack skills. And the onslaught on kill. All very important things. Okay. So allow me to put that on here. It's physical damage to attacks. Oh, no, that's not what it is. It's, it's extra. Extra physical damage, right? It has to have that. And we're going to want it to have onslaught. And plus the skills. Alright, so we're going to put skill and +2 attack skills. Where's projectile skills, melee skills, melee skills? Where is attack skills? Why is it not at the fucking top? Attack is literally the letter A. What kind of bullshit order are they doing here? But fuck. Oh, that's how you want to do it? Explicit number to level attack skills. Okay, so we have that on there. And then onslaught on kill. Right? Those are three things that no matter what, you're going to want those. So there's only 3,235 weapons available with those three things on there. So now, what's the highest DPS with those three things? And we have this, 859. No elemental on it, though. And it's not very fast. Here's one that is fast. 146, that's pretty fast. 148 is pretty fast. This one's +5 to attack skills. It's pretty hefty. 349. What am I looking at here? I've got 350 lightning damage on it. Elements. Okay. So we're looking at 148. So what's the fastest one, actually? Let's see. 175, 716 DPS. But a lot of elementals, hardly any physicals. Alright, let's head down the list here. Alright. Let's do a little filter here. So we need the damage to be like 200 to 400. We obviously want it to be more than that, but I don't want it to show me anything like less than 200 to 400, which it's showing me less than that right now as I fucking look at it. That's alright. So here, 165. That's pretty fast, actually. It's not very strong though. Only 80 divine. 316 to 484. Oh, 3 gem slots? 3 gem slots. Two 76 to 443 and 1 to 60. 510 to 780 is really high. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do attack speed. Alright. So 22 is the maximum they have listed. So we're going to go here and we're going to want speed, attack speed. No results found. You fucking suck. Literally C1 with fucking attack speed. Oh, fucks. We need high numbers and we need high attack speed. We have that with this. This doesn't have lightning damage on it. So that's plus 6 to level of all attack skills. Okay, so for 80 divines, we have this as an available upgrade. Alright? And I know it has companions, got 18% attack speed on it, which I don't even have any companions, but even though it has that, it still has potential. How in the fuck is mine so fucking strong? Look at how fucking strong this is. 510 to 780. And I'm willing to spend 300 fucking divines. And I can't get one that's 510 to 780? I can't believe it. How is mine that fucking good? There's gotta be something. There's gotta be an error here, man. There's gotta be an error. Let's turn that off. Alright, there we go. Okay. Okay. That's more like it. 210 divines, 535 to 835. Slow though, 125. So we need to find one that's strong but fast, if possible. 1.34 is not half bad. Can you not have strong and fast? Or is it just me? see. Okay. Why does it say there isn't any available when I put that on, when I clearly can see that they're fucking available? 510 to 780, 1.20. 510 to 780, 1.20. $510 to $773. It's almost the same amount. It's 1.34. Fucking flabbergasted that I can't get a faster weapon that's as good as the one I have. That 28% quality, that's ridiculous. Is it worth 150 divines just to see if this is better? It'll make me attack a little bit faster. I'm attacking pretty fucking fast as it is. Or should I not worry about attack speed and go straight for the highest damage, flat damage here, which is 535 to 835, or the DPS. Okay, it is the 134. I wish I could see my weapon's DPS. It's 150 fucking divines, and my weapon is basically the same fucking thing. That's a lot of divines to drop on a very small change. But, you know what I could do? %50 increase attack damage against rare or unique enemies, instead of putting 5% damage as extra damage of all elements. That's the most I can hope for right now. There's no point in spending the money.
This shit can take. I need my time. Out.
The fuck was that all about? That was just some type of glitch.
I need more time for that.
Fortune favors me. Yes. Go.
Tier 16, not 15. That's a weird thing that's happening. I don't know why it's happening to me. Maybe because I was talking about how great the build was and the universe is always listening and doesn't give a flying fuck about reality. That could be it. It wants me to say, I'm sorry, universe, if you allow me to play good on the character I was bragging about, I would so appreciate it, and I appreciate everything you're doing to me, universe. I kiss your fucking ass, universe. That's what the universe wants me to do in order to not die. But I'm not fucking doing it. Just fucking kill me in the video game and fuck yourself, universe, alright?
Don't spawn. I'm not ready yet. No mana. I'm not ready yet. Out of mana. I need more time for that. No mana. I need more time for that.
What do you think of that, universe?
I need more time for that. Nature takes what's old. I need more time for that. No mana. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Maybe the universe is trying to tell me I should have spent the divines on that weapon. Is 120, and that was 0.14 more attacks per second. Is that really worth 150 divines?
I'm not ready yet. Out of mana.
I need more time for that.
I need more time for that.
A druid knows to travel light. I need more time for that.
I need more time for that. Out of mana! I need more time for that.
I need more time for that.
I'm not ready yet.
I need more time for that.
Nature takes what's owed.
A challenger! Ha ha! Catch this! Ha ha!
I'm not ready yet.
Okay. Yamasi. You are worthy.
See, now the Flickerstrike is good. It kills fast, and I think the burn down on the boss is faster. But then you run out of Flickerstrike, and you can't cast it again. But on this character, you can just continuously fucking spam and stack with Shred and Feral Invocation, which is casting Cross Slash, and you just keep shredding, keep casting Feral Invocation over and over and over again. It keeps throwing down those curses, and the whole screen just becomes one pile of fuck. And the boss dies, like, no matter what, he dies from being overwhelmed. Plus, if the boss does manage to hit you through all of that, what ends up happening is you don't actually take... You don't look like you take any damage at all, because you're getting your maximum amount of magic back every fucking moment that you're doing that. Because there's so much magic returned to you from this shit, from the excessive amount of these things. Watch, I'll show you. The higher it stacks, the more it gives me back. And this is not even from the attacking, so this is slow. But you can see that it's giving me a ridiculous amount back. But to swing like this and get it to pop out, they pop out even more. Plus, this is only one curse, and the other one pops out two curses at the same time. My thoughts, the best build in Path of Exile is this one, which is the Lunar Assault Shred Cast on crit, fair evocation. I don't even know what the fuck you would call this build. I don't even know what you would call it. It's a cast curse on crit build that just makes you fucking invincible. I don't even know how to describe it without the name being too long. Mana stacking is in there too. I know this Cade Games 2 has a thing on it, but there's like missing pieces and shit that you have to figure out on your own when you're doing it. Okay, so we need to get to the fucking final boss, okay? We need to get to the final boss. Alright? So we're going to use one little thing here to get to that key. And none of these are helping me get to the boss, as you can see. I don't know if it's just that nothing can connect to this and that just ends shit, and I should try building out a little bit, you know? Like, if I built this out here, and then perhaps I put this here. Oh, good, there we go. Okay. At least we got that going. We could get an architect going, too. Guardhouse. Maybe roll that. Yeah, let's see. Commander chamber. Put that right up here. And an upgrade. So let's make the room for her room a 3. Alright, this is good. We're getting that at Ziri run. I feel like I should have made inventory space before I did that.
Yes.
Hello. Bye.
Alright, we'll deal with that later. There's gotta be something I can fucking spend money on that'll make this build better.
You cannot trust a stone to stay still here.
Behold my glory, and be awed. I am your
Maybe I
queen,
can get
and
something
you
that
live to serve.
will give me fire resistance
Never
enough
forget this,
to make it where I
and
can
you
change
shall
this fire
walk in the
resistance
light
over
that
to an
shines
attack
from
speed
within
gem.
all Val.
I need more time for that.
Rather than looking to replace the weapon itself, you know? I'm going to go to the store, I'll be right back, but I'm going to leave it right where I am. I'll be turning it back on, so hit that notification.